Hey everyone, in today's episode, we are back with one of the Coke Studio Pakistan's track called Khayaal,
Hmm.
sung by Umair Jaswal, and it was requested a lot by Hassan Ijaz. And I want to thank you. I want to thank Hassan Ijaz because honestly, I'm guilty of not listening to the song. I
Mm.
haven't heard it. I hadn't heard this
Wow.
track from season six.
Okay.
Season six and season five are those seasons that I couldn't keep up with.
Hmm.
They were done elsewhere with foreign band members,
Hmm.
house band members. But anyways, what a song! What a
Brilliant song.
song!
Brilliant song.
Brilliant song. Yeah. So we will talk about it after we have heard it
Yeah.
together. All right.
Hmm.
All right. Let's do it. Three, two, one, play. The guitar strumming around 1 minute mark is just poof. And look at the quality. Look at the quality.
Absolutely. Quality.
The the acoustic guitar, the quality of it is just beyond.
खामोशी से तन्हाई की दास्तां
This
बरसों से चुप ये खामोशियाँ किस कदर अधूरी ना पास ना दूर
This me.
कोई ये तन्हाई किस कदर
so groovy.
शाम के रंग ढलते हैं
The string section,
Absolutely beautiful string section.
सोच में दिन ढलते हैं दूर अकेला बैठा मैं गिनता हूँ फासले कहाँ तुम कहाँ मैं
Beautiful string section.
बादलों में बनते सिलसिले रेत पे लिखे अल्फाज शायद कुछ ऐसे ही तेरे मेरे
gives everything.
Every single thing.
It's completely immersed in it.
Hasan Ahmed. Ecstasy.
I was holding my breath. I was, for multiple reasons.
Oh, thank you, Hassan.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. As an Ijaz, this is going straight to my playlist. Although these days I don't listen to my playlist often, but this is gonna be there. This was just marvelous, marvel. I would redeem myself of not listening to this earlier by listening to it again, again. This was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful track,
Ah,
beautiful
so
track.
this is have you watched the movie War by Bilal Ashari? I
I
think you
haven't.
haven't. You haven't.
I haven't.
So I don't know if it was released 10 years back, if I remember correctly, 10 or 12 years back. And this song was integrated beautifully in that movie. The movie is okay. It's technically very good. Story wise, it's okay. But the song placements throughout the movie is just beautiful,
Yes, yes.
amazing. And this track was integrated in that, a very raw version of this track. Um, for our viewers who don't know, Umair Jaswal was part of a band called Kayas. I had heard the track way before, and it was a very raw version. And they do metal stuff as well. They do hard rock stuff, and you can clearly see in Umair's brilliance throughout this particular track as well that he is a very good metal singer as well. He can sing hard rock. He can just seamlessly sing hard rock
He
as well.
can sing melody.
Absolutely. He's a brilliant,
He can be melodious.
underrated singer, very underrated singer of our industry.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and I heard that track way back. And this version of Coke Studio just took it notches above that original rendition. And
Absolutely.
usually we fall head over heels for the original track, but this rendition, the arrangement, the entire arrangement of this track just took it to another level. And with Umair's brilliant vocals, it was just cherry on the top.
While we're talking about Umair Jaswal, I think this was his best vocal performance that I've
Absolutely.
heard, especially in Coke Studio.
Hmm.
But yeah, this is his best vocal
True.
art that he has rendered. The kind of melody that this song required, the kind of rhythm and terao,
Hmm. Hmm.
the terao that it
Hmm.
required,
Hmm.
the spaces this song needed
Hmm.
was brilliantly executed by Umair Jaswal. His voice, the control on the notes,
Oh,
while making it look effortless. He was
true.
in a trance, he was elsewhere, he was just singing his heart out, right? He wasn't focused on the lyrics and the time signature that you could see everywhere in this video, right?
Hmm.
There are
Hmm.
monitors everywhere that are showing time signatures that okay, when to start, when to end,
Hmm.
how long to uh, stretch out vowels, every
Hmm.
how long to sing a line.
Hmm.
This is how I mean. This is why these time signatures are all over the place. But he was just eyes closed and he was into it, and how well he has sung. It shows, it shows.
Brilliant.
Brilliant performance. But for me, the instruments and the arrangement and the music itself, the melody, the guitars, the string section killed it, killed it.
String section. Wow.
In the beginning, when you have this acoustic guitar, in the very
Hmm.
beginning, go back, listen to it again. Every single string, the sound of every single string dissolves into the preceding strings. You hear it clearly, the first string, the second, when you thrum it, and the sound of this string dissolves into another, it dissolves in the hollowness, this reverb, this how brilliant the quality. I was just for the first time I heard it, when the first guitar thrum happened, I was done there. Okay, this is something else. The level of quality. I was thinking maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just the ecstasy talking, but I haven't heard this level of quality. Maybe it was done in a different manner
Absolutely.
from Coke Studio season 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Absolutely. I was
right?
just gonna say that.
Probably this is done intentionally to draw out that sound,
Hmm.
placing the mic on different places of guitar. You can extract that kind of sound,
Hmm.
especially intentionally. But however it was done, it just came out brilliant. And then on top of that, the string section,
Ah,
it's
amazing string section.
brilliant. I mean, I we both usually look into lyrics, what's being sung, what's being said, what's the song about, what's the narrative. I My mind literally just filtered out the lyrics. The
Hmm.
first time I heard it, this is the second time I'm hearing it.
Hmm.
And again, how brilliant was Umar Jaswal? I was just mesmerized by his singing, by his vocals. I just didn't hear any single word that he sung,
Hmm.
even though it's in Urdu,
Yep.
my native language. But I did not register any single word.
Hmm. Hmm.
The
Hmm.
first time I heard it, I did not register any single word, and that's why I pulled up the lyrics for this song. I mean, this is not hard to grasp when you listen to it. The lyrics are
Hmm.
not hard to understand. It's sung in a very slow manner.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. My brain was just filtering it out because of the music, the arrangement, and how brilliant the vocals were. I was
Absolutely.
just focusing on each single note Umar Jaswal saying and how it was overlapping with the instruments in the back.
Hmm.
and how unparalleled they were. This
Hmm.
was also very astonishing for me. So,
Hmm.
you have a following melody in most of
Yeah.
the tracks, in most of the songs, especially when it's about romance or tragedy. This
Hmm.
was a bit tragic.
Yeah.
The melody of the vocals are usually followed, or uh, it usually comes alongside
Hmm.
the vocals from the instruments.
Hmm.
Here, it wasn't the case.
Yep.
The
It was.
instruments were playing something very hard. I don't know. It was. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I was. It was so fulfilling for me. I enjoyed it so much,
Hmm.
without the context, without the narrative.
That's true. I mean, the narrative or the verses, if you talk about the lyrics are not something mind-boggling or astonishing.
Exactly.
And the thing, as you mentioned, that stands out are the vocals and the arrangement, the way it has been sung and the way it has been arranged. This particular rendition of Coke Studio Season 6. Um, you mentioned the quality. I think season 6 is the most underappreciated season, and two tracks that stand out for me from this season in terms of the audio quality, the production quality, are Khayaal, and the other one is Channa by Atif Aslam. They both are just beautifully done, and you can literally hear each and every instrument so pristine, so clearly throughout this particular track. And I completely agree with you. You don't really start. You just don't focus on the lyrics when you are listening. So beautiful arrangement in the background and vocally the way Umair Jaswal has sung. I felt that the arrangement Rohail Hayat has done for this particular track had ambient feel, whereas the lyrics were tragic, and the way Umair Jaswal was singing was also he was just in excruciating pain. He was just exuding pain throughout the track, and the feel was ambient, which is very kind of signature vital signs kind of arrangement that he used to do. That's what I personally felt, but it came out so beautiful that yeah, we can just marvel on that.
I wanted to say that the. I mean, when I was saying that my brain filters out and the experiences I have had of
Hmm.
listening this without the lyrics, what I need to also mention is that we cannot discount the lyrics completely, because
Yes,
why? Because the lyrics drove how Umar Jaswal sang. The way he
absolutely.
was singing, he was singing his heart out with a lot of pain.
Hmm.
It was driven by lyrics. I mean, रेत पे लिखे
Alphas.
अल्फाज शायद कुछ
Hmm.
ऐसा ही तेरे मेरे ख्याल,
Hmm.
right? It's each single line has a lot of pain in
Yes,
it,
definitely. It's a tragic song.
right? Yeah, there were a couple of lines that I was blown away. खामोशी से तन्हाई की दास्तान बरसों से छुपे, यही खामोशियाँ किस कदर अधूरी, uh, यही तन्हाई किस कदर तन्हा. I mean, this one line, ये
Uh,
तन्हाई किस कदर
Kiss
तन्हा.
Kara Talha. Hmm.
The solitude, how solitude is this solitude, right? I mean, uh, it was driven, but for me, again, when I would hear it again and again and again, I think then it would start registering. But I was blown away by the quality, by the
Hmm.
quality. We have been hearing a lot of music from bands, the band music and all, but then when you come to Coke Studio,
Ah.
you are just straight away blown by the quality. I mean, I cannot use another adjective.
Yeah.
The level of production is
Hmm.
beyond. I've heard, especially from this region, especially from subcontinent.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, we can go on and on about the brilliance of Rohail Hayat as well, and I think we had listened to a couple of more tracks in the past that he. I think we listened to Kuch Hai, which was again very unique in terms of
Yes,
arrangement.
dark, dark. We heard Sawal Kande Uthe
Sawal Kande
from
Hote Hain.
season 5. and
Hmm.
it had a similar brilliance in terms of quality and level of
Quality.
production,
Hmm.
right? Yeah, but I think this is the unique feature of these two seasons.
Yeah.
The quality of sound of the instruments.
Hmm.
I haven't experienced this level of quality since then.
True.
Although the season 14 was a huge success, was one of the best seasons. I think the best season for me,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
season 14, but it was done in a different manner, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it had its own signature, it had its own style, which was driven by Zulfi.
Yeah.
But here, Rohail Hayat has just,
Killed it. Killed it. Ah.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Essen, once again. We can't thank you enough. We wanted to listen to it together, and we did. I think we are going to explore a couple of more tracks from season six and season five. There's some personal favorites which I want to listen with all of you. But let us know your thoughts around this particular track. How did you find it? What is the best thing about this track that you can think of? And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Until then, take care. Goodbye.